faces of so many satisfied customers.
You lousy tin horn, you dirty crook! I lost every cent I own in your crummy dive, and if you don't give it back, I'm gonna kill myself.
Now that is what I call good sportsmanship. And that is what I call bad.
What'll I do with him, boss?
Nothing, Moose. It's bad luck to send a man away broke. Take this down the street, my friend, and lose it somewhere else. I suggest the Cobweb Castle. The owner there needs killing even more than me.
Bless you, Mr. Conover.
Cash makes no enemies.
Sailors, citizens, tonight we meet in secret, few in numbers, for crime rules in San Francisco. But our ranks will multiply as we march against the foe. Every righteous man will fall in behind us. For what is the law? Nearly a score of years have sped since the vigilantes rose and put a stop to crime. Our city has grown in size and wealth, and greater yet in crime. But now again, here tonight, the law is on the march. So what is the law? No man's life or property is safe. The best man in San Francisco could be killed tonight by the worst, and his killer go unpunished. Our courts are a comedy, our judges corrupt, our police and politicians in the criminal camp. So what is the law? What begins in secret will end in glory as we gather strength and men and money for our cause. Money for evidence, money for weapons, money for ropes. Dang the guilty! None shall escape! All will perish! Will police the police, judge the judges, punish, banish, execute! For what is the law?
All right, Hook. This time we got you. Make a move, we shoot you dead, give up peaceful, and we'll hang you proper. Either way, we're rid of you.
Hang? Who? Me? For what? Oh, you mean this? You don't think I done this poor devil in? I'm just picking up the leavings of them that did.
Now, don't try to weasel out of it. You may as well hang for a wolf as a blame hyena.
Oh, stop that talk, Tully. Anyway, you can't hang me without getting Chief of Police Keogh's permission, and he's got to get it from Mr. Conover.
He's right, Lieutenant. He works for cash. He'll be out in the morning on a writ.
Yeah, what's the use?
Thank you, boys. If I'd have growed up with friends like you, I'd have never fell in with bad companions.
Hey, who said go?
Oh!
Oh, Brett, tell the driver to stop. I want to get out.
Now, little lady, I've already given in too easy, bringing you here in a buggy. But to allow you to soil your skirts by stepping down among that scum, why?
To allow me? What is this? Are we married already? And why was I not informed?
Doggone. There goes that little chin up again. My daddy's sure gonna love your spirit.
Good. Because I'm saving some for him. For not picking us up at the boat.
Oh, honey, I told you, it's roundup time. You get to town as quick as you can.
But perhaps he does not approve of your returning from Paris with a fiancée.
He's gonna bust his buttons. We never had royalty in the family before.
Brett, not royalty, nobility.
You know, he could come in tonight. We ought to go back to the hotel.
Oh, Brett, I'm bored at the hotel.
Well, then somewhere else. But this is no place for a lady.
Oh, then you doubt my ability to remain a lady, even here.
You just don't understand the danger here.
Oh, then you doubt your ability as a man to protect me.
Driver, stop at the Golden Gate.
Play, baby. If we limit the play to gentlemen, the joint goes broke in a week.
All right, big spenders, get your money on the table. Come on, boys, get it up and put it down.
You pays your money and you takes your choice. No more bets. Round and round she goes, and where she stops, nobody knows. 17 black. House a winner. Better luck next time, boys.
Can't seem to lose, can you, Cash?
Been lucky so far. Knock on wood.
I say a man makes his own luck.
Maybe you do, Ambassador. So, why don't you take a business down the street to one of your own joints and try the wheel there?
Well, I kind of like the furniture here better. What do you take for her?
She's not for sale.
I'll handle this.
Well, you do that, baby. Now, everything's for sale, right? Just a question of price.
And you better get ready to pay it, Jack. Because I'm about to take it out of your fat hide.
Now, easy, Flame. I didn't mean nothing.
Now, we'll take your money at this table, but not your mouth.
Well, Jack? What'll it be?
17 black.
On the inside, beyond the gallery. Statues in the leading art museum. These are not figures of Westwood stone men, but guaranteed flesh and blood and not something.
Now, modesty forbids me to reveal the secrets of the hidden and forbidden lives. So step right up, step right in. It's so
Come on in to the Golden Gate, the classiest joint on Pacific Street. Evening, folks, come on in. The show's about to begin. This is where the fun begins. Come on in, here we go. Come on in, here it is. Step right in, the Golden Gate, the big one, the classy old.
Hey, what kind of a suit is that? White?
Yeah, like the lily. Water on it.
Hungry more like you, honey, back at the house.
Get your
I will insist upon respect for myself and this lady.
I'm sorry, sir. I forgot my manners.
To do so twice would be mighty careless.
Okay, let's go again. Let's go again. Come on, you dance. Come on, you here. Give her a turn. Yes, sir. It's number 1 red.
Oh, Mr. Conover, our host.
Hollister, you're a very lucky man in more ways than one. Congratulations.
Thank you. Cleo, may I present Mr. Cash Conover, my fiancée, Mademoiselle Cleo Dubois.
Enchanté. Je vous souhaite toute santé.
Oh, merci. In what ways more than one is he lucky?
To be that gallant, that brave, and still alive. On the Barbary Coast. That's luck.
We've met before.
I doubt it.
In Paris.
Not me.
New Orleans.
I've never been there. Mr. Hollister, my advice would be, don't slap any of my customers. The next one may be chewing tobacco. And don't draw that 45 again. The next man may kill you.
I was wrong about you, Conover. I thought you were a cut above the rest of these rats.
In the sewer, pal, a rat's the very thing to be. And remember, the rest of the rats don't think they're slumming. So don't expect them to step up to your class just because you took a notion to step down to theirs.
Here we go. Pleasure.
Enjoy yourselves.
Pleasure. Now, hold it, hold it. We'll give her a spin and hope you win. I said hold it, Jack.
Satisfied?
No, Brett.
Who does he think he is?
Yes. And where does he come from?
Who knows? Somebody lifted a rock.
Where did you meet him?
Here. Matter of fact, on the night he won the place. In a poker game.
How long ago?
2 years, more or less.
Less. I'd have been in Paris. More? In New Orleans. Yes. And he learned his French from a Creole. You call him Cash?
Yeah. But nobody knows if that's his name or his religion.
All right, folks.
Yes, sir, Captain. You surely did lay down law tonight.
Yeah, you had them believing that you and the Almighty had worked it out together.
It's a righteous cause.
You forget that. We've been down that righteous path to ruin. This time our cause is money. There's big money to be made here. And who has it? Thieves. And how do we take it from thieves? Well, gentlemen, what have we learned in the past if not the use of fear? Huh? And what do criminals fear most? Punishment.
The law.
Exactly. Tonight, we pick our first target. One criminal to be punished according to his crime. When we've made an example of him, we'll have every righteous man in San Francisco helping us to fill our pockets.
And who's that example to be, sir?
I don't really care. But he should have a long criminal record with at least one new and capital crime. He must be guilty, and he shouldn't have a single redeeming feature.
Well, you just described half the men on the Barbary Coast, sir.
And all of them, sooner or later, come to the Golden Gate. Gentlemen, let's go shopping.
There's a boss this side.
Yeah, but we're in Dodge. Don't duck in here.
Hey, loose! Hold him!
Sorry, gents, there's a 10-minute wait.
Now we're looking for a crook. Ah, not you! The one that just went up the stairs. Now spread out and cover the exit. Hatch, come on, let's get him.
Hold it, the show's over. Bartender, a round of drinks for Lieutenant Tully and his brave men. Folks, a round of applause. We've had a fine demonstration of our police in action, and we'll all be able to sleep better tonight. As for me, I'm buying 50 tickets to the policeman's show right now. Cash makes no enemies.
Conover, we ain't giving a show. Now, the man that just ducked into your office is a killer, and we seen him do it.
Man? What man?
Joe Hook, he works for you. Now, don't say he ain't in there.
I don't say he ain't. He isn't.
And you won't mind our taking a look.
Well, I guess I can take the loss of privacy. If your chief can take the loss of what I pay for it, go ahead. If you see Joe Hook, you can have it. But leave everything else where it is.
All right, Conover, the show is over. For tonight, anyway.
Better keep your eyes down here, honey. On the numbers where you got a chance of winning.
Now, just a minute, young lady, or whatever it is you are.
Wait, never mind. The true test of good manners is putting up with bad ones.
Ain't it a fact? And ain't it a swell feeling to be such a high-class lady?
Oh, I wouldn't know, dear. Never having not been one.
What do you bet? On the numbers.
Well, I'm gonna have to play along with a lady. A man who appreciates class. Diamond Jack Bassett is a name. Maybe you heard of it.
I surely did.
Thanks, Cash. I'm sorry if I over-dramatized my entrance down there, but it'll do your reputation a world of good.
Which, to do you any good, has got to be rotten.
Right.
Thanks. What about my furniture?
Give me an estimate of the damages to give to the governor, and you'll be reimbursed.
The taxpayers only knew what their money goes to buy. For a West Point graduate cable, you take some very dumb chances.
Well, oh, the hat on the bed. Anything else?
Yes. You were whistling indoors.
Oh, I thought that was bad luck for little girls. Makes them grow beards.
That's ridiculous. But, Don't try it on a boat if you don't want a storm.
I'll try to remember that.
Now what?
Joe Hook is about to disappear from the Barbary Coast without a trace.
Good. I never did like that character.
Then I'll see you get credit for killing him.
Haven't you given me credit enough already? Every unsolved crime on the Barbary Coast is laid at my door.
You can't expect these crooks to confide in you unless you're as bad as they are.
You're making me look worse.
So they'll think twice before cutting your throat.
Not if they find out I'm working with a cop who's working for the governor. How did I get myself into this?
2 years ago. New Orleans. Don't tell me you've forgotten.
How can I with you to remind me? I should have known better than to fight him on a Friday.
Or any other day. The son of the governor, challenged by a riverboat gambler over a game of cards.
He challenged me after I caught him cheating and told him so. Well, even at that, I tried not to kill him.
So it was a Friday for him, too.
I knew the governor would send men to arrest me. I knew I'd be hanged. I had just proved myself on the field of honor. I told myself, I can't turn tail and run like a common criminal. And then I told myself, oh, yes, you can. So, just because I killed one man.
The wrong man. Governor Despard still has a price on your head. You want to take a look at your extradition papers?
Please, not again.
Well, I've got them. Signed, sealed, and all I gotta do is deliver them. If I didn't need a man right here, where you sit, in the middle of it all, I'd have sent you back the first time I recognized you.
You're the only one who has.
Don't think about it. Someone else knows who you are. The man I work for.
You'd think your pal, the governor, would have enough killers in California without picking on one from out of state.
More than enough. So if Louisiana wants you back, it'd be a nice, friendly gesture between governors to let him hang you. And the only thing that's stopping him is me.
Fine. So what if something happens to you?
Right. So nothing better happened to me.
Okay, well, it could have happened tonight. Running from Tully. By the way, who did you kill?
Tonight? Nobody.
Now, wait, Tully doesn't lie. Well, he's the last honest cop on the force.
Yeah. That's why Chief Keogh has him pounding the water from. No, the man they thought I killed was working for me like you do.
You mean unwillingly?
Yeah. Tonight, he had something to report. Something good, he said, about a new secret society for law and order. I found this on his body. Akia! Kakia! Klansman! I greet you in the name of the secret, unselfish brotherhood. He was dead when I got to him.
This secret society, you think they did it?
No, I think somebody tried to Shanghai him and hit him too hard.
That wouldn't be the first time. They sold a dead man to some skipper looking for a crew.
If the Crusaders had done it, they wouldn't have left this. Secret oath, sacred vows.
Crusaders, who are they?
That's what we're about to find out. That's our next assignment. Let's drink to it. Cash. Even for a gambler, how do you live with all your superstitions?
Carry a rabbit's foot. Here's luck.
Red, a lady wins again.
And so do I. I'm going to buy champagne for the whole table. Now, you're not going to refuse to drink with me, are you?
Why,
Oh, we would adore it. Be sure the glasses are crystal and shield, each with a slice of peach. Huh? We ain't got no pizza.
Oh, what a shame. Of course, it's the only way to drink champagne. Thank you so much, anyway.
Sure, of course, don't
How
mention
about
it.
it, handsome? Let her ride, you bet, baby, let her ride. And hang on tight, 'cause here we go.
Read that last paragraph again.
Any member to divulge these sacred vows or the secret membership of the society will suffer the law's fearful penalty for traitors, which is death, death, death. 3 times?
Right out of the Ku Klux Klan.
I thought the Klan was broken up 3 or 4 years back.
I was one of the breakers up. On President Grant's staff then. A lot of the Klansmen went to jail. Murder, robbery, rape, torture, lynching. Some of them scattered. A lot of them went underground.
But this bunch is sworn to uphold the law.
That's how the Klan got started after the war. To resist oppression. Punish renegades, freebooters, carpetbaggers.
So, it got a little out of hand.
The law has a way of doing that. When it puts on a mask, if it isn't out for the people to see it, it isn't for the people.
That's fine talk for an undercover man with secret orders.
An investigator, not a judge, jury, and executioner.
Lucky 7 red, the lady wins again.
Ooh-wee! Me and Lady Luck have done it again. You stick with me, lady, we'll both be wearing diamonds.
The lady is with me, Bassiter, and don't you forget it.
It's all in fun. Don't get proddy.
Place your bets. The wheel is spinning. What'll it be? Wait and see. And there
I don't understand it.
29 black.
That young idiot keeps sounding off. Bassiter keeps backing away.
Oh, he could take that boy with one hand, sir. It's a father that he's afraid of.
Huh?
That's Brett Hollister.
Son of Brant Hollister, the cattleman.
Yes, sir, and you don't get that kind of blood on your hands, even if you're Diamond Jack.
But if he did, he'd be perfect.
Perfect, sir?
For our purpose.
Thank you. Run it off. Don't go away, mad cowboy. It's only a game.
Now what?
I'm late for work.
Where?
Princess Centoy.
You've got a job in a joint like that?
Only part-time. You'd be surprised what you can hear when you can't speak English.
Don't ever light the same cigar 3 times.
There, you see? You really do care.
Big 0. The house a winner.
Never mind. They can't beat us as long as we stick together.
I thought he was told to keep his distance.
Place your bets.
All right, Mancraft South, number 7, next shoot.
I still say your pal the governor's kid simple. Sending one man, even if you are the only cop he can trust, to clean up the Barbary Coast.
Oh, you know better. I'm only here to dig into it, to see what can be done.
But then you do it.
Because I'm simple. I can't stand crooks. If I see one I can stop, I can't stop myself. If you hear anything about the Crusaders, you know where I will be.
Don't take any wooden yet.
Black, the house a winner.
Brett, I seem to be out of money.
Good. Now we can go.
Now, wait a minute. If the lady needs some play money, I'll stake her.
Is he gonna take that insult?
Brett, no. No, Brett.
I've had enough of you, Bassiter.
Likewise. I say let the gal decide if she wants to go or stay and play.
He keeps asking for it.
You! Keep out of this. Don't let him push you into a fight. You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that. You're wearing a gun, Bassiter. I'll give you the first move.
No, you stupid kid, you can't do it that way. You're not gonna get a fair fight on the Barbary Coast.
Brett, please.
Now, this is between him and me. Well, Bassiter,
I don't want to fight.
I didn't think you would. Like all your kind, you're yellow. Right, Bassiter? Tell us.
Kid's right, folks. I bleed lemon juice. How about you?
Freeze, Cash.
He's dead.
Me next, pal. But before you try anything, take a look around you. I don't go nowhere wearing all these diamonds without a bodyguard.
You killed him in cold blood.
It's him or me, miss.
It was murder. You shot him in the back.
I went for my gun. He lost his nerve and turned to run.
You also, what happened?
That's right. What happened, folks?
Couldn't be fair. I see it all.
All right, Bassiter, you're under arrest.
Sure thing, Lieutenant. I surrender. That's okay, boys. Ain't no more trouble doing it legal. Go ahead, Telly. Take me to jail. I could use a good night's rest. And remember, folks, for a real good time, you visit one of Diamond Jack's 4 pleasure palaces or 7 fun houses. See you all there now.
All right, that's enough.
My deepest sympathy. May I see to it that you get home safely? I make allowances for your grief.
Flame? Take Miss Dubois to my office. I'll be right up.
Sure, Cash. Come on, honey.
Moose? Put the body in one of the private rooms. Sure. And, get word to the boy's father. Drink this.
Thank you. Tell me something. Is it true, this feeling that I have, that the man who killed Brett will not be punished?
Don't think about it.
So, it is true. What kind of city are we in? For a man can commit any crime, even murder, without fear of consequence. A city of criminals?
No. But they own it.
So, to succeed, to survive in such a society,
Yes. If you can't lick them. And you can't.
Why do you stay here?
I'm just passing through. I came to catch a boat, and someday I will.
Where were you going?
It didn't matter.
Were you running away?
Of course, everyone is.
Especially here. So, you hide your tree in the forest.
Then, too, I hit a winning streak, like never before. By the time my boat was supposed to leave, I owned all this. My luck hasn't run out yet.
You never know when it will. Mine did. Tonight.
I'm Brent Hollister.
So soon? I sent for you.
I was coming without being told. As soon as my driver said that he brought my son and his companion to this filthy place. But I got here too late.
I'm sorry.
That's what I feared. Is that the woman?
The son's fiancée, yes.
My son's destroyer. If she hadn't dragged him here down to her level.
Mr. Hollister.
Have the decency to keep your mouth shut. I know everything there is to know about you. I had detectives checking you out. Ever since my son wrote to me and said he was bringing back a bride from his fling in Paris. He's paid a steep price for the cheap adventures.
Your son loved me.
And now he's dead. Well, maybe he's better off. Oh, her mother's brother has a title. Count something or other. Not a dime to go with it. The whole bunch of them were run out of New Orleans 2 years ago in scandal and debt. The same thing was about to happen in Paris again when she set her sights on my boy.
Save it. Whatever you think. She's been hurt badly enough already.
No, she has not! My son is dead. I wish her dead, too.
Mr. Hollister, my deepest sympathy. You've lost a fine son and I a dear friend.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, one and all.
A friend, you say?
And the worst of it is, the man who killed him will go free to thumb his nose at the law. Like all criminals do, you say.
Why is it a man like that can buy his way out of jail or off the gallows? Where a decent man can't buy justice at any price.
Can we talk about that?
Here we go.
You see, sir, the time has come when a decent man can buy justice. And the price is right.
Place your bet.
I'll get your key. What's the number?
But wait, here is my maid, my luggage.
Oh, madame. C'est tragique, Monsieur Brett. What a terrible thing. Are you all right?
Oh, yes, Marie. I will survive. But, what is this? Why are you here?
Oh, madame, we are dispossessed, locked out, turned onto the street. What is to become of us?
He does not waste time, eh? My former future father-in-law.
You, have money of your own?
Well, I have enough to pay Marie, but no more. All I had, all I could borrow, is invested. Object matrimony.
Wait here.
Cash? Not that it is important now, but I would have made him a good wife.
I'm a gambler myself. You the manager?
The night manager, Mr. Speece. Was there something?
There was some mistake. Miss Dubois was not ready to give up her rooms.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The management requires the rooms. We have no space for Miss Dubois. Nor, I suspect, does any other hotel on this side of town.
Even if I guarantee the bill?
I'm sorry, Mr. Conover. Perhaps you could find her something more suitable on the Barbary Coast.
Ah, then you know me.
By reputation.
Good. Can we talk in private?
It's not a question of money.
I know. It's a question of privacy.
Now then, pot.
You said you know my reputation? It'll save us both some time. Where are you from, Mr. Speece?
Minneapolis.
Fine. You're about to go back there in 24 pickle jars.
Wait! There is a vacancy. For the weekend. The presidential suite. It is, of course, complimentary.
You're too generous, Mr. Speece. That should cover it. For the damage, sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Conover.
Cash makes no enemies. Mr. Speece?
Front! Front!
No problem, just a clerical mistake.
Hey, Dolly, come here. Run out and get me some more champagne. And while you're at it, pick up some features. What's that?
Marie, here is your letter of recommendation, your money, and enough more to buy a stagecoach ticket for New Orleans.
Pourquoi? I will serve you for nothing. I've done so before.
And may again. But what will serve me now is this. Go back to New Orleans. Contact your friend, the one who works in the governor's mansion.
Antoine? But why?
He can speak to Governor Despard. Do you remember 2 years ago when the governor's son was killed?
Ah, oui, by a scoundrel, a stranger. The livable gambler.
Yes, a superstitious one. I have seen this man tonight.
Same one who killed Monsieur Brett?
No. But of the same stripe.
What do you want? We've come for the prisoner, Jack Bassiter.
Who are you?
We are his executioners. The law the decent men of San Francisco.
Prove it! If you're decent, if you're lawful, show your faces!
We cover our faces to avoid reprisals. You will know us by our deeds.
Well, hang it, ain't one deed you're gonna get done. Not as long as I'm here to stop you.
You have 3 minutes to surrender him. If you resist, if you fire, you'll be shooting down the decent men, the good men, the only hope of your city. 3 minutes!
Can't stop them anyway. There's just 3 of us.
Ty, you've got to get me out of here. The back way.
There's no back way. It's what you might call an escape-proof jail.
So you mean to collect the reward? The $25,000?
Yes. I have a need for money now. A lot of money. A lot of need.
And yet, it is, after all, the life of a man.
A man with the charm of a snake, but a man who kills. Not once, but often. Who even now lives by his crimes.
When I go back, what will you do?
I will stay close to this man. The governor is to send an agent with the money. When I give him the killer, he gives me the money.
How will he find you?
He will stay in this hotel. He will publish a personal ad in the Times, giving only the room number, nothing more. And he will sign it, guillotine.
It is a grim word.
I feel grim. Tonight I saw my fiancé shot down in cold blood. I feel pity for Governor Despard. Yes, even for Brent Hollister. But none at all for the men who killed their sons.
Your time is up.
Tully, you can't let him get me! Get me out of here!
Stop wondering what the Crusaders are all about. They just hang Bassett from the flagpole in front of the jail.
Once again, as in the days of the vigilantes, an aroused populace has risen in righteous anger to take the law out of corrupt officials' hands and put an end to crime.
What's the opposition papers say?
Lynch law is better than no law.
Justice was done. Vengeance was quick and terrible. Yet only those who defy the law have cause to fear it. He hath loosed the fateful lightning from his terrible swift sword.
The thought is good, but he could have quoted from a better source.
Most of San Francisco greets the coming of the Crusaders with rejoicing. All hail to the law.
We have the press and public opinion solidly behind us. We move on now to phase 2 of the timetable. Gentlemen, the death list for immediate publication. 20 enemies of the law who are under sentence now to die by my orders. Morning, ma'am. We ain't open.
Oh, I know that. Wait here, please.
Well, hello there.
Good morning.
Good morning. Have you seen the paper?
Yes. No regrets for Ambassador's death? Only a few for Brett's. It is over. We go on.
Please join us.
I am not here socially. I'm looking for a job.
A job?
Of course. How else am I to live?
You are surely joking.
How are your legs?
No complaints. However, there is a thing I do, and well. I play cards.
Professional?
Blackjack, baccarat, chemin de fer.
Well, Flame runs the games. What do you say? She'd attract a better crowd. Well, like you do at roulette.
Let's see what she knows. I'll play a one-hand any game she names. If she wins, she's in. If not, she's out. Fair?
Fair.
Moose, bring me a new deck. So? She knows the deck.
So? She's a professional.
Mr. Robert Hofstadter?
Who?
Robert Hofstadter.
Get out.
up outside by the door.
Death list?
Yeah.
Death list? Enemies of the law condemned to die by the Crusaders? Well, at least my name's on the top.
It's alphabetical.
So it is. Moose, if the worst came first, who would it be?
Flory Roscoe.
You and me will talk in there.
You aren't gonna wait downstairs with me.
I figure this. On that list, I'm the biggest. You're the smartest. Someday we all kill each other. But we can't let a mob of John Does start washing us out or hanging us up to dry. It's bad for business, bad for all of us.
You're suggesting that we, so to speak, hang together?
We got it. All the lawyers, all the judges, all the cops couldn't save Bassiter. So good riddance. But today, every other nut in town's out buying sheets, cutting holes in pillowcases. I call for a conference. It's everybody on that laundry list. 10 a.m. at the courthouse. Chief of Police Keel to be chairman.
Maybe I could stand to be in the room with the rest of those crooks. But, Chief of Police Keel.
Before this is over, we could have a whole city to fight. Why else do we keep a city police force? Be there.
Where's our Chinese friend?
On vacation. Oh, by the way, I'm Jerome Peck. Bank examiner, Cattleman's Bank, Home Office, Wichita.
Delighted. Why?
Because this morning, Brant Hollister drew $20,000 cash out of his personal account, and this afternoon, a man by the name of Robin Templar opened a new account with $20,000 cash.
Templar? It's the man Flame saw talking to Hollister after Brett was killed.
Now, could it be that Mr. Hollister bought himself a lynching?
How does 20 grand and 20 grand add up to that?
Templar. Take your time. Didn't hit me all at once either.
The Templars were excommunicated knights who purged their sins in holy war.
The Crusades.
And Robin for what? Robin Hood?
Whatever. I've seen him. I know him. Real name, Damon Taylor. Practiced law in Mississippi. During the war, captain of cavalry under General Nathan Bedford Forrest.
Who founded the Ku Klux Klan.
Then tried to disband it when it got out of hand. This Templar and others refused the order. Went right on. Looting, killing, hanging. Till General Grant sent us down to break it up. I came that close to nailing him. But he didn't stick around to face trial.
Now he's the law. Why fight it, Jeff? He's doing your job. Join the crusade.
That's the popular view. Bassiter deserved to hang. Well, so does every other man on that list. Though, to be accurate, you should hang in New Orleans, not here.
Thank you.
Freddie Angeles. Gus Broderick. Corey Burr. Cash Conover. Spider Joe Driscoll. Shanghai Kelly. Well, he ain't here. You won't hardly see none of them tonight, not in their own joints. Harry Larkin. Mac McComb. Slow Joe Quinn. Flory Roscoe.
Oh, Flora, what's the good? No matter how many times you read that list, you still come up in 11th place.
Yeah. But that ain't bad. Not if they start from the top. By the time they get to Harry, Mac, and Slow Joe, I'll be far off in a cloud of balloon juice. But suppose they pick us out of a hat. Or worse, an order of importance.
This is a private table, sailor. You can get a drink at the bar.
I'm not a sailor, madam.
Maybe not yet.
I'm an attorney. I represent a citizens group called the Crusaders.
What do you want?
It's personal.
All right. Personal. Over there, boys. Stand by. You two, man.
Boy, you ain't gonna...
Move it! You got more brass and brains coming to me after this.
I had no voice in that. I'm retained as legal counsel. However, I've been assured that each of the condemned was tried and convicted on good evidence of crimes punishable by death.
Not one of us was ever convicted in court.
That is why, of course, these executions are deemed necessary and will be carried out. However, the Crusaders are first and foremost a law and order group. I am empowered to offer an alternative which may satisfy their purpose.
What alternative?
A decent, lawful life, Mr. Roscoe, would serve the law better than your death. If they could have some assurance that you in future would respect the law, a stay of execution could be arranged.
On what assurance?
A cash contribution to the cause of law and order would weigh heavily in your favor.
How much?
$20,000.
That does weigh heavy.
Against your life?
Sounds like a new twist, counselor, on the old protection game.
An offer to spare your life was made in private. Should you make it public, who would believe you?
The others on the list? We're to meet tomorrow with Chief of Police Keo.
Then I suggest you get their reaction. Speaking of Keo, I understand there's another list forthcoming of corrupt officials in city government.
Wait. If I, do make this contribution, where?
At my office, before close of business tomorrow.
All right. Let's hear what the chief has to say. Spit it out, Keo.
Fellas, you all know me. I think you're right. I don't like some pack of nuts wearing bedclothes trying to take over my job one bit better than you. Putting my name on the list. But we don't scare and we don't give them an inch.
Jack Bassiter gave him 6 feet.
They caught us unprepared. That couldn't happen twice. They call themselves the law. Well, I'm the law, me and my men, same as ever. And same as ever, the police are here for your protection. Glory, I'm putting a guard on you round the clock till we stamp this thing out.
Keo, why do I get a picture of you barefoot stamping on a prairie fire?
One fire break, that's all we need. We stop it once, it'll burn itself out.
Well, what'll I tell him about my stay of execution?
Tell him to take it to a taxidermist and stuff it.
That's what I told him. My very words.
How about it, Flora? Shall I call the cops in for a glass of red?
No, they're out there on duty.
Well, how about one at a time? That'll still leave 11. And who can go through 11 cops just to get to you?
Well, all right. But only one at a time, and only one glass.
Okay.
Golden Gate Casino.
You are very generous to make a place for me at the casino. Of course, I expect to pay. Cash makes no enemies. But it is very dangerous for you, no, to be out on the street with your name on that list.
More on Pacific Street than here. In fact, it may be time to catch my boat. The one I missed 2 years ago.
Oh, yes. But if you should leave San Francisco...
Oh, you'd find a job tomorrow.
You are something more to me than just another job.
No, you don't want to see this.
Well, what do we got here? Look here, Captain. It's Conover. He's on our list. Come on, let's pay right now. Come on, go get him.
Oh, no, not a double execution. Take him prisoner. Commandeer the kid.
So you did join the crusade. Come on out, Moose. That big it's got to be you. And you I give up on. Tully?
We gotta start trusting somebody. But not everybody.
Right. Countess, you know Moose Moran. This is Dutch Kesselberg. And this...
I know Lieutenant Tully of the police. But I did not know that he worked for you.
I don't. I mean, I didn't until tonight.
Well, you could not have picked a better night to change sides.
You all right?
I never really understood what it meant to hang a man. You talk of it, you hear of it, and then you see it.
I know. I'm much opposed to it.
This way out.
Welcome aboard, Tully.
Thanks. I swear it's getting to the place where you can't even trust crooks to be crooks. Cash Conover. And half the rats I know, all of which turn out to be you working for the governor.
I rely on your discretion. If it ever gets out that I'm not as crooked as I act, I could be in trouble.
Oh, you mean you ain't?
Well, I'll say this much for Templar. In a criminal society, he came up with a new crime.
Yeah, but is it? I mean, the criminals, they're the other guys. The crusaders, they're going after him. The very same guys that we're out to get, they're getting. Now, I know that ain't quite right, but I don't quite know why not.
Tully, if you hold a gun to a man's head and say, your money or your life, you're a thief. If you use the gun, you're a murdering thief. And that doesn't change because the man happens to be a crook or because the gun you use happens to be 100 or 1,000 honest men.
Yeah, well, I see that. But they never will. They're so right. And so many.
Yes, that's what makes it new, the numbers. If 2 men commit a murder, they're both responsible. If 1,000 men do it, who's responsible? Guilt is the only thing that shrinks the more you spread it.
Well, it's gonna go right on spreading. Can't be stopped.
It's got to be. Otherwise, there'll be no law, not just here on the Barbary Coast, but everywhere in the city. It happened in the South with the Klan.
And Templar knows that. He was there. What do you bet? He plans to get out with the money before that happens. And what do you bet? He'd sell out right now for cash.
You mean buy him off?
Why not?
You know, you think like a crook.
That's what it takes. If Templar took the money and the Crusaders knew it, they wouldn't follow him.
Or, if he took it and they didn't know it, he'd make sure they didn't follow him. Either way, they'd be short a leader.
And they're not set up to act without one, yet.
All right. I'll be honest, boys. I can't handle it. I ain't got the manpower. This thing is all out of proportion. Besides being too big to get hold of, it's too hot to handle. These are crazy mad citizens. And I can't put my neck 1 other inch out on a limb. I got 2 years before retirement. I want to see Naples before I die. I say Cash Conover's come up with a wizard idea. I don't see any other way out. If they'll go for it.
How about it, gentlemen? If each of us kick in 20, that'll make 380 grand to call the whole thing off. Do we make the offer? Or do we tell him to take it to a taxidermist?
Fascinating. A massive tribute to law and order from the worst criminals on the Barbary Coast.
Beg your pardon, sir. After all, they are my clients, and I do object.
So would I if they were mine.
We understand each other. Nevertheless, may I tell my clients that we have a deal?
Like yourself, Counselor. I only represent my clients. I am not necessarily one of them. I will recommend your proposal to the membership. I suggest a mass meeting, the entire membership, a week Friday.
Not on a Friday. By special request. Cash Conover.
Saturday, then. High noon. Yes, the full might and splendor of the crusade assembled in the full glory of the sun.
That's beautiful.
The money, of course, will have to be there.
That's practical.
That gives your clients 10 days to collect it.
That's possible. Chief Keogh can collect the money and act as a go-between.
Keogh is only acceptable to collect the money. The go-between must be one of the men whose life may depend on its delivery.
Cash Conover. After all, he suggested the plan.
Accepted. Should the membership agree, 2 crusaders will be sent to escort Conover and the money to the secret meeting place. If he doesn't have the money, or if he doesn't come alone, or if he's followed, he will never reach the meeting, and the plan will never again be considered.
There's one problem. My clients trust Conover about as far as they can throw him. So someone they do trust will have to come along to see that he delivers the money.
Understood. You may have one witness.
You see that one of the Crusaders brings this. And Conover will have the other half. That's to make sure that it's the right Crusader. Sorry. They all look alike to me.
$380. Shall we count it again, Father? One more time to be sure.
To be sure, Faith, all we've done is count it. If money is the root of all evil, this money must be the square root. Pack it up and be done.
Someone's coming.
Morning, all.
Your worship. Cash Conover.
Right here.
Two gents in the coach give me this to give to you.
Wait outside. Right, Father? We're on. I quit.
You can't.
Hanged if I do, hanged if I don't. Father, after you.
Sorry, Father. Just a precaution. Thank you, my son. We'll go the rest of the way horseback.
Father. Better have a look.
The membership decided to accept the money. No more men will be hanged indiscriminately.
What membership? Where are the others?
These are the others that matter. These are the men that have been with me from the beginning. Under my command in the cavalry. Under my command in a clan. Under my command in the crusade. Without me, without them, there is no crusade. I couldn't promise to win the war or win the peace, but by Harry, I promised you something, and we haven't lost that. This is what we've won.
What's this, Counselor?
An end. No more. From here we ride away, never to be seen in these parts or spoken of again.
My son, you make a mistake.
No, but you did. It struck me odd. A blindfolded priest who sat his horse like a soldier. I watched, and I remembered when Southern law was handed down by Yankees. There was one Yankee in particular who did the work of 10. Would you have hanged me, Major Cable, if you'd been quicker?
Maybe. And if I meant to do it for money, I'd be sure I had it first.
It's locked.
I have the key.
Come back! Reassemble! No matter what they say or what they do, we'll be gone.
Jeff, if the rest of them had been here, you'd have wiped them all out with that much dynamite.
Me? I thought you did it.
Keel. What's down there, Keo? Your family?
You.
Yeah, too bad. You were right. It was a wizard idea. Get rid of a lot of the Crusaders, me, and all the evidence in one big blast. Start your retirement 2 years early with a big bundle from a bunch of crooks who can't even ask where it went.
Where did it go, my son?
You mean you don't want to see Naples before you die?
Down the drain.
Oh. If I may.
Get his gun, Tully.
I've got it!
This time we come up smelling like a rose, with $380,000 to fight crime legally and a brand new chief of police.
What new chief?
Him. Because I've got your resignation naming him as acting chief. Sign it.
Well, boys, get me back to the wall.
Drop it, Sully. I'll blow your head off. Well, take the satchel with me, Mr. Conover. Stay put, both of you. I'm warning you. One more step will be
Where does it go?
Straight out to the bay, empties out under Shanghai Kelly's.
Kelly's boys fish him up. He'll end up in China.
And if they don't, then your term of office begins with another unsolved crime, Chief Tully. My son.
You are the man who placed this ad?
You are Cleo Dubois? I am Jacques Fouché, acting for Governor Despard.
You have the money?
You will have it when I have the man. And madame, I will know him when I see him.
I will take you to him.
Is this a joke, a hoax? In either case, a poor attempt.
I don't understand. The reward is payable, dead or alive.
Surely you know there is not enough left of the man to identify.
But I assure you, that was the man who called himself Robin Templar.
I can report to Governor Despard that the man he seeks may possibly be dead, but without positive proof, there can be no reward.
I seem to have wasted your time. And mine.
Perhaps not, madame. I can also report that the man he seeks is definitely dead, in which case there can be half a reward for each of us.
Ah, monsieur, you have established an honest basis for a deep friendship. Mutual greed.
Driver?
Champagne. What are we celebrating?
Bon voyage to the Countess. She's off for Paris.
Good for Cleo. We'll, make a night of it in her honor.
Wait. A slice of peach. It's the only way to drink champagne.
This is it, the big one, the one you've all heard about, the fabulous Golden Gate. Come on in, ladies, come on and have a good time. This is the big one. See the elephant. Step right in, have a good time tonight. Yes. You want slumming, folks?
Can you help a poor sailor who's on the beach without a compass?
Cash makes no enemies.
Oh, bless you, Mr. Conover.
You too, Mr. Cable.
Yes, sir, folks. This is it. The first and foremost. The original, the one and only Golden Gate. The classiest joint on Pacific Street.